Ever pondered how a 1957 Western could inspire a groundbreaking science fiction series? Well, buckle up because we're diving into the unlikely connection between the classic Western Wagon Train and the iconic Star Trek. This interplay of genres began with the concept of Wagon Train to the Stars, a phrase coined to market the original Star Trek series. The creators sought to capture the spirit of exploration and discovery inherent in the Western genre, but instead of traversing the untamed American West, they ventured into the uncharted territories of outer space. The original Star Trek series ingeniously fused the Western and sci-fi genres, creating a unique narrative blend of terrestrial and extraterrestrial. It borrowed the idea of a group of individuals, each with their own strengths and flaws, journeying through unknown territories, facing challenges, and encountering new civilizations. From dusty trails to the vast expanse of space, let's journey into the world of Star Trek. Imagine the late 1960s, a time of discovery and innovation, and the birth of Star Trek, a series conceived in the creative mind of one Gene Roddenberry, a former police officer turned television writer, who dared to dream of a future where humanity had transcended its petty squabbles and ventured out into the cosmos. In the beginning, Star Trek was not the cultural phenomenon it is today. The original series, marketed as Wagon Train to the Stars, was a nod to the popular Western series of the time, Wagon Train. This cross-genre concept was a gamble, blending the frontier spirit of the West with the boundless curiosity of space exploration. But the gamble did not immediately pay off. The show struggled to find an audience, grappling with low ratings and the threat of cancellation. However, Star Trek was not destined for obscurity. It was the unique premise of the show that eventually captivated viewers. It was a vision of the future that was hopeful, a stark contrast to the dystopian narratives common in science fiction. It introduced us to a diverse crew aboard the USS Enterprise, characters who were complex and relatable, each bringing their own beliefs, cultures, and histories to the table. Together, they navigated moral dilemmas, interstellar politics, and the mysteries of the unknown. The setting, too, was a character in its own right. The vast expanse of space, filled with strange new worlds and civilizations, offered endless possibilities for storytelling. It was a stage on which to explore the human condition, to question our place in the universe, and to imagine what we might become. And so, despite the early hurdles, Star Trek persevered. It found its audience, those who yearned for a future of unity and discovery. The series grew in popularity, spawning sequels, films, and a dedicated fan base that spans the globe. Thus, against all odds, Star Trek found its footing, and the journey to the stars began. Star Trek dared to explore new frontiers, not only in space, but also in storytelling. The series ventured into uncharted territories, using the limitless expanse of space as a canvas to craft narratives that were as complex as they were innovative. Star Trek broke the mold of episodic television, introducing continuity and story arcs that spanned multiple episodes. This was a radical departure from the norm, as television shows of the time were largely self-contained, with each episode wrapping up neatly within its allotted time slot. Consider The City on the Edge of Forever, where Captain Kirk makes the heart-wrenching decision to let a woman he loves die to preserve the timeline. Or Mirror Mirror, an episode that presents an alternate reality, where the benevolent Federation is instead a ruthless empire. These weren't just exciting space adventures. They were thought-provoking tales that explored ethical dilemmas, the nature of reality, and the complexities of human emotion. But Star Trek's innovation wasn't limited to its storytelling techniques. The series was also groundbreaking in its commitment to diversity and social commentary. It presented a future where people of all races and backgrounds worked together in harmony, a vision that was far from reality in the turbulent 60s. The inclusion of characters like Lieutenant Uhura, a black woman in a position of authority, and Mr. Spock, an alien who is both different and yet relatable, was a bold statement about the potential for unity in diversity. Star Trek also used its futuristic setting to comment on the social issues of its time. Episodes tackled topics like war, racism, and authoritarianism, presenting them in a new light that encouraged viewers to question their beliefs and attitudes. Star Trek wasn't just a show about space travel. It was a reflection of society, a mirror held up to our world. It dared to imagine a future that was better, not because it had solved all its problems, but because it had learned to face them together. And in doing so, it changed the landscape of television forever. Half a century later, Star Trek's impact is still felt across the globe. From the moment it first aired, Star Trek pushed boundaries and sparked imaginations, leaving an indelible mark on popular culture. It introduced us to a future where humans could work side by side with beings from other worlds, exploring the universe's furthest reaches. This unique vision of unity and exploration has echoed through the ages, inspiring countless television shows, films, and books. Beyond the screen, Star Trek's influence has permeated our everyday lives. It has shaped our language with phrases like, "Beam me up, Scotty," becoming part of the common vernacular. It has inspired technological advancements, with fictional devices like the communicator foreshadowing real-world inventions like the mobile phone. The original series' enduring popularity has spawned numerous spin-offs, each carrying the torch of Star Trek's mission to boldly go where no man has gone before. These spin-offs continue to captivate audiences, exploring new frontiers while staying true to the original series' spirit of adventure and discovery. Star Trek's legacy is not just about entertainment. It's about hope for a better future, one where we can overcome our differences and work together for the betterment of all. It's a vision that continues to resonate, inspiring new generations to dream of the stars. Star Trek, a show born from a Western concept, continues to inspire and captivate audiences worldwide. So, what makes Star Trek so timeless? Let's recap. Its unique premise, a fusion of Western and science fiction, set the stage for a show unlike any other. Its innovative storytelling pushed the boundaries of TV narratives, daring to tackle social and political issues of its time. And its lasting impact? It's a cultural phenomenon, inspiring countless spin-offs, movies, and even real-world scientific advancements. From Wagon Train to the stars, Star Trek continues its journey, engaging minds and hearts across generations.